Hello there, my name is Cameron and I'm here to do a review of Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Now a lot of you have probably heard of this book, and if you haven't then you're living somewhere other than Earth. But this is a young adult book and it's about a girl named Kath who goes to college with her twin sister, and her twin sister Ren decides that they have been sharing a room for a very long time and she didn't want to do it anymore. So the two go their separate ways. Even though Kath really does not want to, she would rather share a room with her sister, but her sister is a bit of a brat and they wind up splitting up, and her sister goes to live in another dorm while Kath lives in this dorm with her own roommate named Regan, who she doesn't really know and she doesn't really want to know. And Kath is a fangirl. She loves Simon Snow, which is basically the equivalent to Harry Potter. And being a Harry Potter fanboy, I've found this to be awesome. And Kath actually writes Simon Snow fanfiction, and she is very popular on the internet. Don't be fooled by the cute little cover. This book is a lot deeper than it looks. Rainbow Rowell is a fantastic writer in many ways, and one of those ways is that she can take a lot of humor and mix it in with some very deep, hard-hitting moments that really make you a bit uncomfortable to read. She always nails the anxiety aspect on top of the head. You feel exactly what Kath is feeling, and it doesn't feel very good. However, that's just an example of how true Rainbow Rowell's writing is in this book. And I love this book so much, and I love Kath, even though she's not exactly a likable character, she's just very relatable. I mean, with all of us being readers, odds are we're more on the introverted side, or we're a little bit misunderstood, or, you know, we all read for our own reasons, and usually that reason is to escape. A book like this isn't really an escape as much as it is either one, an example of what you've tried to escape in the past, or two, what you are currently trying to escape. It helps you to face that situation through a character like Kath. It's hard, but it's also a very helpful experience reading a book like this. That's all I'm going to say in terms of the heaviness of this book, but it's not just that. It's also really fun and very enjoyable. One of the things I enjoyed most about this book was the fact that it relies so heavily on Simon Snow, who is, like I said, basically Harry Potter. At the end of each chapter, there is an excerpt from a Simon Snow book, or maybe the fan fiction that Kath is writing. In that section of Simon Snow, you read about some of the spells, which are very Harry Potter-like. And there's a section in which Simon and Baz, who is reminiscent to Malfoy, battle a giant rabbit, which reminded me a lot of the scene in The Sorcerer's Stone where they face Fluffy. It's just so much fun reading those sections, and guess what? Carry On, which is the fanfic that Kath writes in this book, is going to be an actual book that is published later this year. I'm sure all of you have heard about that already, but I'm just so excited. Anyway, Fangirl is amazing. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. Just read it. Just do it. Also, I want to say a very big thank you to my friend Jay, who recommended this book to me. He's from Goodreads and he has an amazing page. I will link it down below. You definitely need to go and follow him because he is hilarious. Also, my friend Emily, aka Obsessed Reader here on BookTube, has been recommending this book to me like crazy too. So I just want to say a big thank you to both my friends who pushed me to read this book. And now I'm recommending it to all of you viewers out there. Read this book. Do it now. Hey guys, it's Cameron again, and I am back for my January and February wrap-up video. First up, I'm just going to start on the manga that I read, and those three were volumes 5, 6, and 7 of the Bleach series.